Hey everybody, the bomb y'all here, Fan Man. I'm going to do a little oiling of a couple of fans, and some of the fans I'm running don't get oiled because of the nature of them, and I'll show you that. But yeah, running a couple of fans here. Happy 250th to our nation. I'm 50, I'm a bicentennial child. In addition to that thing in the back there, my great grandma had left me a whole bunch of bicentennial stuff. Not that interesting to a fan channel, but anyway. So let's oil a couple fans and I'll show you what I've been running as of late, and I'm going to shuffle and bring some things up that I haven't been running and do a little cleaning of some few fans that need to be cleaned. And we're going to hopefully this summer paint and put together Gandalf the Grey, the big Vornado that I disassembled before I moved. It needs to be put together, and that's going to be a lot of work because those are really challenging fans physically, the mechanically and getting them all together. So it's going to be quite a challenge, but we're going to do it because I like that complete and not in parts anymore, because that's how projects get destroyed, is being unassembled. So that's what we're going to do. But first we're going to oil a couple of fans today because I have been running them and I want to make sure they got oil in them because they're old. Check that out. All right, been running this fan a bunch. This is the Galaxy. I call this the grandpa fan. This is the first fan I bought that really started the collection. It's got its handle intact. Of course I carry it from the edges. I try not to carry it with the handle because I've broken these in the past. It's got its knob and its little indentation for its indicator. This is a great little fan. I keep a couple of magnets on there. I never really used this. It just sat, and my plan was, well, I'll just get some other fans to work on and then I'll work on this one. Never did any of that, but the cord is stable. The wiring is all cool. It's got a really slow, low speed, and it's got a nice high speed. And of course it's got a long spin down, as these generally do. This has got the RMR motor and the 3-blade set that I remember from my childhood. And this is the individual fan that started the whole collection. But I'm not going to let it spin down because we're running it today. Let me show you the other one. I'll try to stay out of the light for you. So this is the one I acquired a couple years ago. This is a little more like Grandpa's because it's push button. It's got the rounded corners, but it's got the same 3-blade set that I like. This one just says Lasco with the cool 60s lettering. It's got the 5-year guarantee sticker on it, which is neat. And this also has an RMR motor. This one has a much faster low speed. It's a little louder, but it's a solid fan, runs really good. A little rust on the grill, as you see, but so maybe I'll someday repaint the grills. The rest of it's in very nice shape. It's a good fan. I had to make a handle because this is one of the ones that I broke the handle on. Luckily it wasn't high up. I was just picking it up and it didn't fall very far. So anyway, what I was trying to say is I'm going to oil this one, the Eskimo window fan thing that I love. This thing's awesome. 2-speed reversible. And I'm going to oil this, the big Emerson. Big fan of this guy. But these with the RMR motors, you can't oil them. You can take them apart and oil the felts, which I should do to both of these. But these don't have oiling wheels. So that's the deal on those. So let's oil these other two up. I never thought to try this before, but there's a pretty good view. And I'm just going to go in from the side here, I suppose. See if I can get in there. Like that, maybe. And this is some zoom spout. You guys know this stuff. I'm just going to drop the equivalent of a couple of drops in there. Don't need to overdo it because this has been oiled in the past. I try to keep these happy. There you go. It's enough for there for now. Let's do the front. Can you see the front? No, you can't see the front. What if I move the blades? Yeah, you could see the front too. Look at that. All right. Just going to do the same deal here. Just jump on in there and drop a little Earl in, the way Grandpa would have said. Don't forget to Earl your fans, men. Earl your fans when you're going to use them. So that's that. That's plenty, honestly. Just because I don't think I oiled it last year. And now we're going to oil this one. This is the really cool Emerson. It does have the badge. I prefer that on the back side because I like to see the blades. Or really, this is the back side. And the other side I think is considered the front. But if you read the tag, yeah, basically It's supposed to point this way, but I don't care. I prefer it this way. This was pretty unbalanced when I got it. This blade still needs a little work, I think. But it runs pretty good. And it has little oil plugs over the oilers, so we have to take the grill off to get to the, oh, sorry, little plug. This grill just kind of snugs in there. You kind of bend it outward, and there's little bumpers in there for these, which is kind of neat. And I just leave it on. It doesn't go that far. I guess if you, it'll open pretty much that far, like that. And here we go. As you can see, this is pretty bent. I think it still needs a little work, but I got it running pretty smooth, so I'm not going to mess with it right now. Huge motor on these fans, and this is the oiler, and there's a little plug in there, so we got to take the little rubber plug out and drop a little oil, and it does the same on the other side. Here's that little plug, so let's drop a little oil in. I don't really run this fan a lot, but I do run it, so we'll give her a little zoom spout, and here it comes. That's probably more than enough. And we just gotta do the back side too. Put this little guy back in there. In you go. I'm sure a lot of those were lost over the years. And we'll pull the other one out. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck in there. That's what you're really worried about, is the top part of this breaking, that it being stuck in there. Sorry, I'm in your light, but it keeps cutting me off because my storage is a little full. So let's give this a little oil in the back here too. Not getting much oil. There we go. Here we come. There's the oil. There you go. And that's that. We'll put the little plug back in. And then these are cool to run for the rest of the summer as needed. Pretty cool fan. Right, so here's a cool wagon wheel ceiling fan I saw at an alpaca farm, believe it or not. Here's one of these really cool hydraulic super fans at a local brewery. Pretty cool to see. I probably shared this video with you before, but you know, whatever. I thought it was cool. I still think it's cool. So there you go. These next ones are pretty neat. These are like all wooden bodied fans. I mean, they look like it anyway. It could be all plastic for all I know, but I thought they looked pretty cool, so I grabbed a video of them. There was 2 of them in this place, as you can see. Pretty cool. This is an old fan. I couldn't get it this was far away from me, but some old industrial exhaust fan. Pretty cool. This was in an airport. Standard giant drum fan. Pretty cool though. I think this is actually that same fan from before. And then I don't know where I was, but these were huge. Giant air movers. Who knows what their deal was. But I thought they were pretty cool. And if some of you guys know a lot about lighting, those are those big, I don't know, crazy light bulb lights. So I thought those were pretty neat. Not exhaust fans, but you know, air moving fans, whatever. So keep an eye on the page for more videos over the summer as we go. I don't put a lot of content up anymore, but I do a little bit. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you liked the video. And thanks, y'all. Have a good summer.